I'm Anita of My Jig and I podcast, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a marvelous day because I'm having one too. I am about to go to work and I feel really good. I slept really well last night because, Meghan and Harry, they are winning and I'm just loving it. It's just like every time I hear and I see something great about the Sussexes, it's like music to my ears. It brings down my heart rate. It does such wonders for me. I'm so happy that Samantha Michael case was thrown out of court. The judge said there was no merit for the case, literally. Meghan did not defame Samantha. Meghan was speaking, like it appears to her, that she was an only kid. And Samantha took offense to that. I don't know why, because she wasn't really in Meghan's life. And somebody's allowed to have an opinion as to how they felt they were brought up. What is wrong with Samantha? The UK media and all those right-wing people in the United Kingdom was behind of that lawsuit. And at the end of the day, they have egg on their face because they have lost. Everything they throw at the Sussexes, it ricochets and comes back right in their face. Okay? And they're not talking about that loss because it's an embarrassment to them. But anyways, even that chapter that she said was dedicated to her, and it was a bunch of lies, and Meghan contributed to the chapter of Omid Scobie's book. The judge said that Meghan did not write that book. She did not publish that book. So therefore, it has nothing to do with her. And that was tossed out as well. And Samantha, poor thing, she was asking for Meghan to pay her legal fees. And guess what? The judge also denied it. Okay? So she's going to have to pay up. But I suspect that she was, funded by the UK media and those right-wing conspiracy theorists out in the United Kingdom. So the money's not going to come out of her pocket. It's going to come out of their pocket, What they were trying to do is to use Samantha as a vehicle to humiliate Meghan or to put Meghan in a situation where she would be on some public stage for the questions that they really want to ask Meghan, so that for Samantha through her lawyers to ask Meghan those questions, but it didn't work. It was a complete fail. And I tell these people over and over, the scripture is what I stand on. When you put out a sword for somebody else, you are most likely to fall on that sword. So stop. Digging holes for other people is not a good thing, because there's a great chance, a great likelihood that you're going to fall in your own hole. So if these people haven't wake up to the fact that Meghan is a blessed child and that no weapon formed against her is going to prosper, then they are as stupid as a doorknob. So they're trying, and every time they try, they are failing. They need to move on to the next. Okay? They need to move on because it is not working. Their case is a weak case. Okay? So I'm just happy that this is behind Meghan, and Scammy can go back to her trailer wherever she came from. And I'm sure that it's an embarrassment for the UK media who was funneling Sammy or pushing her to go after Meghan. So I guess too, they're gonna sort of sever ties with her, because that's what they do. They use you and then they throw you out. Look at what they did to Thomas Markle. They used him to embarrass Meghan, and guess what happened? In the end, they threw him to the curb, okay? And that is what that's going to happen to Samantha as well. Now, let us move on to Dapper Harry. Boy, for the last couple of days, didn't Harry look fabulous? I mean, Harry had so much swag. I've never ever seen Harry so handsome. I mean, Harry took off the frumpy clothes that he used to wear in the United Kingdom when he lived there, and Harry is now in crisp, sharp um, suits that is tapered to his body. I mean, Meghan better watch out. Just kidding you all, because Harry and his face just lit up. It was so bright. He was smiling. He was happy. And I'm just saying, it's the cooking that is happening out there in California, because we know our girl Meghan can cook. Okay, that boy is being fed right. Okay, and he has Lily and Archie. Okay, so to me, Harry has the perfect family that makes him happy. He has something to look forward to. He has a beautiful wife, as he said, that he can see every day. You know, Harry said nobody ever made his head turn like how Meghan made his head turn. So I'm thinking all of that is going on there. And let me tell you something. Let me not just say anymore. But I know the man is happy. It is showing all over him. He is just walking around and exuding happiness. And I am so happy once again that he came to England. He surprised them over there. They didn't expect it. Harry is a man of his word. Okay? He said he's going to make these people accountable for what they did. And he's a man of his word, and he showed up. Okay? So he literally surprised them over there in the United Kingdom, because they did not see it coming. Okay? And he attended 3 days out of the 4 days trial. And I think that was so important, because it brought attention to that case. He put that case on the world stage. If nothing comes out of it, at least people know what that corporation, that Daily Fail Corporation, ANL, has done to people, and how they go about obtaining information about people. So he has definitely put a spotlight on them, and they stayed quiet. They haven't been reporting anything about the trial, because they know they're guilty. And what they're trying to say, or their lawyers are pleading to the judge, is that the time that Harry and the other claimants should have brought the case is already expired. But I just hope and I pray to God that the judge sees Harry and the other claimants' case and said that was a gross breach of privacy. And he goes ahead and he says, you know what? That trial should go forth. And that would just be music to my ears, you know, because I feel like for the last, since Harry was 12 years old, and even before that with his mother, the British media, they have tortured this young man, and they need to be accountable. Thank God Harry met Meghan and he has settled down, and you can see it on him. But boy, has he been through a lot. And somebody has to be accountable for what they have put Harry through, you know, and what they have put Meghan through for the brief time that she was in the United Kingdom. So I'm just praying, and I'm asking you guys to pray, you know, so that the judge rules in Harry and the other claimants' favor. Okay? So and let us talk more about our girl Meghan. That girl, everything, as I said, and I had written an article about that, everything she touches turns to gold. Okay? So she has now won 2 awards for her podcast Archetypes. She's won now the Gracie Award, and she won the People's Choice Award. So that is 2. And come to think about it, I miss Archetypes. I cannot wait for for the next season of Archetypes, because I really miss it. It was my Tuesday morning thing, and I'm so happy to see that people are recognizing Meghan, and they're seeing the wonderful work that she's doing. She's putting a spotlight on women, and she's putting a spotlight on how women have been treated for the umpteen amount of years, okay, for the longest while. So it's nice that we are having this conversation, and then we can reflect on this conversation, and then we can go forward as a result of those conversations. So that was just really, really nice. Congratulations, Duchess Meghan. We're so proud and happy to be a part of the Sussex Squad, to support you and to support Harry and to support all that you are doing. And the other thing again is that I saw something online that showed that Harvest Home, they got so many boxes of items for their their baby boutique from the Sussex Squad, and they personally thanked the Sussex Squad for all that they did in putting it out there, and and buying things on Amazon for Harvest Home. So I am just so proud of the Sussexes. Every time they mention something, we go into action. It's like a call, it's a call of action, you see, call to action for us, and we just go out there and support our Duchess. Unlike the other so-called princess of Wales, her fans, all they do is attack, and they do absolutely nothing for their so-called princess of Wales over there. So this is how we roll in the Sussex Squad. We make it happen, okay? We are doers. We're not only talkers, we are doers. We make things turn into gold and even into diamond, okay? So that's how we roll in the Sussex Squad. So I'm really happy that Harvest Home got all these supplies, and I'm sure that they're needed, because they're doing great work over there. They're taking in young girls, young women, that are pregnant and homeless, and I just cannot imagine being in a situation like that. So anything that that goes to a cause like that, it's just worth it. So I'm just happy. I'm happy. Slept really great last night, and I'm just excited. I'm going on my way to work right now, and I'm going off with a smile on my face, and it's because of what Harry and Meghan is doing. So I feel truly blessed. Not only do I have a great family support here at my home, and my children and everything, but I get to enjoy something outside that I love to do. So it keeps me going, and reading and finding out about those great things. It's just a bonus in my life in general. I cannot even imagine not being part of the Sussex Squad. I cannot imagine not doing what I do, like doing this podcast right now, and always reading and having a smile on my face and stuff like that. It's almost like a hobby. It has become a hobby for me. So guys, I want to thank you all for your support, always tuning in to my shows. Also, I've been like posting shorts. I like like crazy. So I've been posting a lot of shorts every time something happens. I have this app on my phone now that I could just, every time something happens, I could just create a short. And is it short or shorts they call it? I don't know if it's singular or plural in this situation, but I could just create one and post it for you and let you know. So if you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't want to, you don't have to, because I know it's a lot happening, but it's good. It's good that every time you see that I've posted something, you know it's something that has happened. And I'm just happy when there's a lot going on with the Sussexes, because it brings just joy and happiness to my heart. So thank you guys for your continuous support. Don't forget to subscribe and like the channel, and share as well. So bye. You know, one more thing. Some people, I was just gonna do my happy dance. And people like, oh, you're representing Meghan. But Meghan does her happy dance too. You saw she was in her little cottage when she and Harry was in England. And she was doing a happy dance. And I'm like, I can do a happy dance too. There's nothing wrong in me doing a happy dance. So here is my happy dance. Meghan case against Samantha was victorious. And Harry looked damper in his suit. And everything is just going beautiful for the Sussexes. So, by the way, I'm looking forward to the Gracie Award, which is going to be, I think there's one ceremony in June and there's something in May, late May. So guys, stay tuned for that, okay? No, I'm serious about it. Bye!